Are you going through a divorce in Illinois? Even small mistakes can blow up your case fast. I'm Jeff Hughes, lead attorney and CEO of Sterling Lawyers. As a family law firm serving Chicago and all of Illinois, I've seen it all. In today's video, I reveal the 4 fastest ways to lose all credibility with Illinois divorce judges. Mistakes that can cost you parenting time, financial security, and the final result you need. And by the end, you'll know exactly what to avoid and how to walk into court calm, credible, and prepared. No surprises, no blind spots, just clarity when you need it most. Number 1, don't do anything money shady. You and your testimony are by far the most important evidence that you will demonstrate to the judge. Nothing destroys your credibility faster than trying to outsmart the court with financial games. Illinois judges have seen every trick in the book, and they have zero tolerance for moving or hiding money, sudden income changes, draining accounts without notice, and violating temporary court orders like injunctions or maintenance orders. Under Illinois law, these actions can trigger emergency court hearings, contempt charges, restraining orders, legal fees, and loss of credibility with the judge. I had a client once, and let's call him Kurt, and just before filing the divorce and before coming to see us, he went out and bought a very high-end luxury car. And sure enough, as soon as he purchases the car, it begins to depreciate. And the court saw this as an attempt to hide assets, and it completely backfired on Kurt, and he lost credibility with the judge. Now, here's the hard-earned lesson. If you don't want the true story of what you've done read out loud in court, don't do it. Illinois judges and courts hate secrets, and they hate surprises even more. Judges don't reward clever, they reward consistent and clean. Number 2, do not believe everything your spouse tells you. I see this all the time, especially when one spouse has historically controlled the money and the other spouse is emotionally exhausted. They get paralyzed by these threats and by these nonsense accusations that come from their ex, such as, she says, I'll never get custody, or he says, I won't get a dime, or she says the house is hers and I should just leave. But here's the truth, your ex is not the judge. And remember, Illinois law sets rules for all aspects of your divorce, whether that be parental responsibilities of decision-making and parenting time, or property division, or support, whether that be support between one spouse and the other, or child support. The judges don't issue rulings on who yells the loudest. They follow the law and they look at evidence. And by far, the most important evidence is your credibility. Here's another common scenario. You get a nasty text from your ex. It says something like, you're never going to see the kids again, and your heart drops. But that's not how custody works in Illinois. The worst thing you can do is make fear-based decisions. And if they threaten you, document it. Bring it to your lawyer. Stay in the facts, not the fear. Just because they said it doesn't make it true. This isn't just about avoiding drama. It's about protecting your time with your kids, your financial future, and your peace of mind. Number 3, do not stay in the dark about your own life. A lot of people, especially in long marriages, come into the divorce with no idea on what they own, what they owe, and what they spend. And that is a dangerous place to be. If divorce is even on your radar, start learning today. Pull your credit report and learn all of your known accounts. Gather your retirement, your debt, and your insurance information. Begin to track your monthly expenses. And here's a blind spot I see with so many. They don't actually know what their lifestyle costs. And that is a problem, especially in a divorce. We've had clients discover secret subscriptions, hidden bank accounts, and even second properties. That changes everything in a divorce. You cannot negotiate your future if you don't understand the present. It's like trying to build a house with no blueprint. You can't protect your future if you don't know what it's made of. Your lawyer can advocate for you, but only if you are informed. Number 4, do not skip legal advice, even if you're handling your case by yourself. Yes, some people handle their divorce on their own, especially if things are amicable. But even then, you need an Illinois family law attorney to review what you've written and advise you on what you're signing. Why? Because you might misunderstand how Illinois law handles property division, marital property versus non-marital. You can miss a pension, a tax rule, or a parenting clause. And once it's signed and approved, it's very hard to undo. As a young lawyer once, I remember I had a client who came to me who was handling his own divorce, and it was about 90% of the way done. And as we went through the documents, I found a clause in there that he wasn't aware of the application to him. And we were able to fix that prior to him signing. And the good news was it saved him over $100,000 over the years ahead in his life, all because of 1 hour of time that he spent with me. You don't have to hire a lawyer for the entire case, but at least get a second opinion. 1 hour of legal review can save you years of regret. You only get one shot at your divorce settlement. Mistakes can follow you around for years. But if you're worried about financial transparency, or if you think your spouse might be hiding money, don't miss this next video. I'll show you how to uncover hidden assets in an Illinois divorce and what to do if something doesn't add up.